All right, hello everybody. It's Coach Sythe, your coach of the Vegas Golden Cavaliers, bringing to you the DTC Week 5. Now, this week we faced Coach Aaron Mercer and his Washington Blazikens. So, originally, I did the live recording of the battle. However, somewhere along the lines, the recording cut off, like at the beginning of the battle, so I was not able to get the full battle, and unfortunately there was no way to save it. It just like randomly cut off, and I don't know how, but I think I have it all fixed, and I'm hoping to continue to deliver what you guys need and bring you week 5 the best way I can. So we're just going to go over the quick team builder. I've been thinking about just putting the team builder in the same video as the actual battle for a while. So that's what this is. And we're just going to go over the replay once we're done talking about the team builder. So his team consists of Lugia, Florges, Jirachi, Magnezone, Silvally, Audino, Crobat, Mudsdale, Escavalier, Sableye, and Altaria. Now, originally, I thought he was going to bring Lugia, Florges, Jirachi, Silvally, Mudsdale, and the Crobat, and I was semi-right. I got 4 out of the 6. He brought Lugia, Florges, Magnezone, Crobat, Mudsdale, and Escavalier. So, I was okay with that, because usually I build my teams to counter basically all his mons as best as possible, and make sure that if he does bring something I was not expecting, that it's okay and I still have something to counter it. So let's get into the team builder. So first up, we have Firestorm the Victini running the Choice Scarf. We're running physical this time, so we have V-Create, Bolt Strike, U-Turn, and Brick Break. Brick Break just is there for the Audino and the Magnezone maybe, and the Escavalier too, just a bit. It's just I needed a final move, and Brick Break seemed like the best option in case you wanted to get like screens up or something. U-Turn is if I want to lead with Victini, or if I wanted to, and then Bolt Strike goes in on Lugia and the Crobat. I want to hit Lugia on the physical side as much as possible, which is why you'll see me also running, I think, physical Q-Rem. Physical, it's actually a mixed set. It's physical and special. Just a little spoiler, I guess. And then V-Create for stab, but it also goes in on Jirachi, Magnezone, Escavalier, especially. And that's it with V-Create. So EVs, we got 24 in HP, 232 in attack, and 252 in speed. We are running the Adamant Nature this time around just to get a better kick in power, but we will still be outspeeding most things because of our Choice Scarf. And next we have Citizen Steel, our Steelix, with his usual set besides the fact that we replaced Rock Slide with Stone Edge because I wanted to take advantage of Victini's Victory Star ability that raises accuracy. So Heavy Slam, Stone Edge, Stealth Rock, and Earthquake, obviously. Usual set, Heavy Slam goes in on the Florges, but it also just hits hard because of how much Steelix actually weighs. Stone Edge goes in on Lugia, Crobat, Altaria, Earthquake, Magnezone, Escavalier, the Jirachi, but that's about it. And then the Stealth Rocks, obviously, just to get those up on and get some entry damage. So EVs, we got 4 in HP, 252 in attack, and then 252 in special defense with the Careful Nature, just to get a better defense stat, because, you know, Steelix's defense stat, or special defense stat, is not the best in any case scenario. Alright, Q-Rem Black, we're running the Expert Belt this time around, just to get a better boost in the super effective hits. Running Fusion Bolt, Earth Power, Dragon Dance, and Freeze Dry, like I said, mixed with attack and special attack. Its EVs are spread around a bit. So Fusion Bolt goes in on the Lugia, the Crobat, and the Earth Power goes in on all the Steel types. Freeze Dry, the Mudsdale, the Crobat, the Altaria, especially the Lugia. And then Dragon Dance is obviously to set up to get a better boost in power. And we're also running a slower Q-Rem this time around, just because I want to make sure that I'm not like taking down like my defense stat or my special attack stat or any attacking stat. So we're just going to be slower, and then Dragon Dance is hopefully there to just boost us up a bit. So EVs, we got 44 in HP, 140 in attack, 44 in defense, 140 in special attack, 140 in special defense, with the relaxed nature just to boost our defense, which is the lowest one. And then, like I said, a bit of a slower cure this time around. Sorry if I sound tired. I am. It's not late or anything. It's just I'm tired. Alright, so next up we got Blackout the Electrifier. Running Wild Charge, Earthquake, Ice Punch, and Fire Punch. Fire Punch sort of goes in on this Cavalier, Magnezone, Jirachi. Ice Punch goes in on Mudsdale, Crobat, Altaria, Lugia. Ice Punch is here mostly just for the Mudsdale in case, because that's obviously his best switch in for his Electrifier. With the Ground EMZ this time. We're also running Vital Spirit because he does run Crobat with Hypnosis. So just to make sure, Electrifier is going to be my Crobat answer, and then Wild Charge obviously for stab, but it also goes good against the Lugia and the Crobat. So there's that. And then its EVs 24 in HP, 232 in attack, and then 252 in speed with the Jolly nature. Next up we got Jellicent. Now I know what you're thinking. You don't have Jellicent on your team. I made a few transactions this week. Let me get into those real quick. If I can find my page. I dropped Phalanx for Jellicent, Cursula for Hitmontop, and Pheasant for Skarmory. Now the reason I did this is just Hitmontop gives me more of a reliable spinner, a faster spinner too. So that way I can run Cloyster more offensively whenever I bring it, and then I can just bring Hitmontop in the back for the hazard control. Jellicent also gives me another bulky water type that can hack things like crazy, as you see I'm trying to do here with the Shrink Sap and Will-O-Wisp. And then Skarmory gives me so many more hazards, along with another hazard control with Defog. It was just doing a lot better than Unpheasant. It was doing, and it's going to do more than Unpheasant, because Unpheasant could not set up hazards like Skarmory can. Skarmory sets up hazards like nobody's business. Okay, so that's basically them and what they're here to do. So Jellicent's running leftovers with Ice Beam, Hidden Power, Fire, Strength Sap, and Will-O-Wisp. EVs 128 in HP, 128 in defense, 252 in attack, with the modest nature, just to get a better boost in attack on that Hidden Power and the Ice Beam. So next up we got Robin the Skarmory running the Recon Berry just to take those super effective hits from the Magnezone that came, but also just because in case it came, I wanted to put Recon Berry on it. So it's also running the Sturdy ability, Spikes, Stealth Rock, Defog, and Iron Head. It's purely here just to get up hazards. If I want to hit something with Iron Head, I mean I can, but it's obviously not going to be my first option. If I need to hit something with a Steel type move, I'm probably just going to go into Sinister Steel and click Heavy Slam. So EVs, 188 in HP, 68 in attack, and then 252 in speed, with the Jolly nature just to get a better kick in speed. Also, in case I wanted to lead it, I could outspeed anything and get my hazards up. I try to outspeed as much things as possible, but he comes out as a measly 262 in that area. So let's get into the replay against him. So I lead Skarmory, and he leads Lugia, and I'm like, okay, he's probably going to set up Calm Minds, which he does, and then I just go for my hazards, and then I can back out into QREM. So I first set up Spikes, and then I set up Stealth Rocks. He keeps going for Calm Mind, and I get QREM Blackout for free, sort of, because he sets up Calm Mind, and then I'm expecting him to have Aeroblast, but he decides to bring Dragon Pulse this time around. I tried to get up a Dragon Dance, but this time around, I am still slower, and QREM goes down. So I bring out Victini, and I get the Bull Strike off, knocks him down to 50. He Dragon Pulse, that knocks me down to 56. He does get the leftovers health back, and then Mudsdale comes on and takes some chip. I was thinking that if Mudsdale does come out, it's fine. I'm gonna click Bull Strike again. Mudsdale did indeed come out like I expected it to, but it was fine because I just backed out into Jellicent, which was my plan the entire time. If Mudsdale did come out, I was just gonna back out on Jellicent. He facades, and I take that. And so he goes out in Magnet Zone, and I expected the Magnet Zone to come out, so I clicked Hidden Power Fire, and that knocks him down to 42. It does 40 HP, or 40%. I go on to Steelix. He does go for the Thunderbolt, so I'm sort of reading him here kind of crazily. He sets up the light screen, and I go for the Earthquake to take out the Magnet Zone. We're not running anything super special besides Jellicent here, so the light screen is not affecting us that much. And then Florges, I'm expecting Moonblast, which I'm fairly sure I'll be able to take, but instead he goes for the Petal Blizzard, which I was surprised, and does basically nothing. And we go for the Heavy Slam to take out the Florges. Now, out comes the Crobat, and I decided to take my chances and get the Stone Edge off, but they're faster, and they do land the Hypnosis. So I try to wait it out by still staying in. Mudsdale comes out, and then I think, okay, he's probably going to click Earthquake here, so I just go back into Jellicent like I initially planned. And then the Body Press comes off, which I was kind of surprised about. And so the Body Press comes off, we eat it, and then he goes into Lugia. So here I clicked Ice Beam, and that locks Lugia down to 1, and Lugia does get frozen. And so he snacks it off here, and I get the kill with Jellicent with another Ice Beam. And now already you can see Jellicent and Skarmory doing their job. Skarmory was particularly here just to set up his hazards, and it's already just putting in its work along with Jellicent, already picking up a kill on the not the Mudsdale, the Lugia, which is just perfect in our case because it's already doing better than Phalanx was, because it's just doing more on everything. It's doing more than Phalanx ever did. So he brings out his Cavalier, and I'm fine with that, because we just click Hidden Power Fire, and that takes out the Escavalier with the crit. I don't know if crit mattered there. I never ran that calc. I didn't run many calcs. I don't think I ran any calcs, actually, during the battle. But I don't know if crit mattered. If it did, well, so be it. That's just the game that we play, unfortunately. It feels bad if crit did matter, but I think I would have still taken it out the next Hidden Power Fire or with Victini if I had to. So Crobat comes out, and I click Ice Beam. I take my chances with Hypnosis, but he does not go Hypnosis. I'm afraid he might go Hypnosis here, so I just back down to Electivire. And he just keeps going for Sludge Bomb, and I decided to go for the Ice Punch. It's going to do super effective damage on anything in case he wanted to switch out, which, as you saw, he did. He went for the U-turn. And so that drops the Mudsdale down to 6%. Stamina comes off along with his Stark Berry. That's going to raise its defense. But that doesn't really matter to me because I know I'm faster, and with only sitting at 6 health, it's still going to kill with the Ice Punch, and it does. And then Crobat comes out and dies to Skarmory's hazards. I don't know if that counts as Skarmory's kill, but if it doesn't, then it's fine. Skarmory did his job by setting up the hazards. And we actually pick up our first win of the season. Hopefully there are many more wins to come. We still have 5 more weeks to go through, and I'm looking forward to all of them. So we definitely played a pretty good game. There were some things I could have done differently to keep Kyurem around and maybe get the 6-0 if possible. I think maybe if I hadn't switched out into Kyurem, maybe if I gone Victini and clicked Bullet Strike, that would have been fine, but I did want to design Kyurem specifically to take on that Lugia, because if I was able to set up one Dragon Dance and get off a Fusion Bolt, that would have knocked it down to 99, which I wanted to scare him into rest, knock him down to 99 again. He has to go for the Sleep Talk, and he can no longer heal up besides leftovers. And so that was what I was planning to do with Kyurem, but obviously my plans didn't go as planned, as well as I wanted it to. And we pick up the 5-0, which I'm okay about. That boosts my differential to -2. And so yeah, that's gonna be it for us. GG to Aaron. It was a great battle. I definitely enjoyed it. Obviously, it being my first win and all. So yeah, I'm gonna head out and I'll let you guys go. Do whatever you're gonna do with your day. Have an amazing day, by the way. I might go sleep. Anyways, I'm Sythe, your coach of Vegas Golden Cavaliers. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.